Hey guys, I have a song here that was sent back to me. I played on this song a couple weeks ago on a session. I don't remember it at all. I don't even remember playing on this track. uh, I, Sometimes I feel like we do too many sessions. I mean, we default to a level that is really high, But when you're playing sessions day after day after day after day after day, you're doing a lot of the same stuff on all these songs. Oh, there's my dog coming to say hi. Or just lie down. uh, you tend to play the same things, and you tend to play songs that all sort of run together, Like, I might play on, gosh, let me do a little quick math in my head. I might play on anywhere from 30 to 50 songs a week. If you have like a week full of demo sessions, it could be a lot higher than that because you typically go through songs faster on demos. And really, I think there's maybe 5 or 6 different songs, really. Every song that we play on is some version of one of, like, can fit into one of these 5 or 6 boxes. And so they all kind of run together. And I was listening to this song, I was listening to the solo. That's why it was sent back. They want a busier and grittier solo. So the producer sent me a text and he said, "Hey, I thought you killed it, but the client would love to hear something busier and grittier. I can invoice them for your time. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd greatly appreciate it." And I said, of course, I'll give you some options. So I'm listening to the solo here, and I'll play it for you in a minute. And there's a couple things that make this really tricky, actually. The song has kind of a swing feel. That means that instead of the eighth notes going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, and it swung 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. There's a slight feel of that kind of swing, and that makes it hard to be gritty because it's kind of bouncy. You know what I mean? And then number two, the vocal hangs way over into the solo section. So I'm kind of at a loss for, well, I just haven't decided whether I need to start it later and let the vocal tail off first, or come in loud and proud and let them figure it out in the mix. I don't know. I tried to come in sort of loud and proud, but low enough that I was underneath the vocal's melody on the original solo. And it just doesn't sound like the solo's really starting because they have it so far back in the mix. So I need to try to get to where they want to hear it. Because whatever the factors are, the notes that I played, the way that I played it, where I start, where it's mixed, all of it's contributing to the artist wanting to hear something different. So this is what is on the track currently. So, you can hear the feel is, it's got a bit of a swing to it. And then I was starting, I was trying to stay below the vocal because he's trailing off into the solo section for so long. But obviously it doesn't sound very busy, that solo that you just heard, and it's not super gritty. I feel like it started, I did a line into the back half. something like that. I think I just need to play with more angst, like maybe a little more intense vibrato when I land on notes at the end of the phrases, and maybe I kind of ignore the vocal the way it's hanging over, because it's really just the he's landing on the word outlaw, which is the title of the song, on the downbeat of the solo, and it's the law that is hanging out. So I don't know, let's see. Let me they sent me two versions, one with the solo and then one without, for me to track to it. That's always nice. I don't have to try to play over the old solo and ignore it. I can just mute the mix that they sent me with the solo and play to the one that doesn't have it. So let's see here. Okay, I got enough pre-roll going. Let's see what happens. I think that one's got the right attitude, but I kind of stayed in the same exact few notes for the entire back half of it. Didn't really go anywhere, so we'll playlist it. See what else we can do. There's just a few different aspects of what I'm trying to do that need to line up in the right way for the artist. It needs to be aggressive. That's kind of, when I hear gritty, it means dig in more. Busier, meaning don't spend time on long bends or letting a single note just hang for a while. But it also needs to fit around the vocal. It needs to have its entire arc, top to bottom, and be out by the bridge. So, which is right afterward. So let's try a couple more things. Oh, and I muted my guitar so I could talk to y'all. There we go. There's that familiar buzz telling me that I'm ready to go. Okay, so that one's really, you know, I'm not trying to play anything super flashy or crazy. Like it's outlaw, right? It's not complicated shred, not flashy. It needs to be busy and gritty without being flashy. That's what I hear, you know, kind of outlaw guitar playing being. Let's listen to that one. There's a bunch of unexpected things happening in that one. That one's cool. That might be the first. That might be my first option to send to them. And I'm just going to label that playlist first option. So I want to give them at least two good ones that I think they'd be happier with either one. So let's open up a new one, new playlist. See what we got here. Kind of hung around too long, I think. One more. Nope. hard thing. I feel like every time I'm doing any kind of run, I've just got this, just the swing kind of takes the power out of it, but whatever. Man, I also run into this problem where a wide vibrato, we're talking about our classic guitar player vibrato here, where you just wiggle the note sharp. If I go too wide, I can pull it off the edge of the fretboard. I'm playing 10s down a half step, so the tension is on the lightest end of where any of my guitars ever are. I should say the lowest end of the tension of where any of my guitars are. When I'm down a half step or a whole step and I'm playing bends, I have to be really careful. And because I play a wide variety of guitars every day, it takes me a minute to acclimate to each guitar. Like when I'm playing my telly, you know, I get used to it. Then I tune it down a half step, and then it's like, ooh, you gotta lighten way up in the right hand. We also gotta lighten up in the left hand when you're pulling vibrato or bending, because you can easily sail right past the note. So on that solo attempt, I tried to put some vibrato on this note and actually pulled the string off the edge of the fretboard. It happens. Here we go again. I like that one. Let's see. There's a bit of funny business maybe at the very end, but I want to listen back. All right, that there's option 2. So, second option. Let's do one more. If they're gonna pay me for my time, I'll take a little bit, what's it been, 13 minutes? I'll take a little bit of time and give them another option. So here's our third playlist. Just so I don't repeat myself too much in these options, I wanna listen back to option 1 one more time. I've got option 2. That one. Okay, and our second one more time. I mean, it's so swingy. That just doesn't have the toughness, you know, but that's what swing does. It kind of takes that toughness out. So let's get back to our other new playlist and give them something else that's maybe between those two. Again, tuner. Okay, let's get into the very end there. What do I want to do? The tempo's not right for that to be very much of a lift, so I'm going to get back in that same spot. What Ugh. Goodness. It's like I don't know where to. Let's listen from farther back. I'm just going to do it again from the top. The old open string pull off gag. Let's see how that sounds. Man, I might be overly self-critical right now, but I just feel like most of these, like I know what they want, and I feel like everything about this song and about this section is working against me to get it there. I'm gonna do one more, and I might end up only sending the other two playlists that I have. So here we go. That's got the attitude. That one's got the swagger. How did I start off? I'm gonna do that again. Cool. Oh, let's not have that front part of the other solo ringing out there. Ah! Again. Nope. Man, I start getting too hard in the right hand and I choke out notes. There, that one's all right. I don't love any of these, but let's listen to that one. All right. Option 3 it is. I'm going to send those, and we'll see what they say. Have a good one.